Can't see a thing, Jim.
Well, hold on.
I swear, it's always some damn thing. Wait, got it. Ah, hell, this thing ain't gonna hold.
Shut up.
Damn, you're ugly.
You girls strapped in nice and tight now. Tighter than your mama leg. That's a good one, Mick. Locked in and cruising.
What you got for me out there, Joey Ray?
We got Terran for sure. I don't know about the rest. We got a big old buttload of floating debris out here.
We hit pay dirt this time for sure. Explain to me how we gonna get all this home. I'm detached and moving toward the derelict spacecraft.
Damn it, Jim. Video's out again.
Well, quit picking at it.
I ain't picking at it, damn it. I'm out here with a hitch in my kitty up in here and there slapping your jacks. Hold on, I got visual. Get the damn boat, you flat back! I'm behind the ship! I'm behind you, Jim!
Oh man, that's loud on my ears. Okay. I think that was just the... Wow, man, that actually hurt. Alright. Welcome back everyone to another Let's Play. This time we're actually going to be doing Starcraft. This was my game. My favorite game. I got a copy of it in, I'd say about, I don't remember the exact day or the month, but I think I may have gotten it like maybe, I want to say like 2000, no, maybe 98. This is an old game for me, a very old one. When I first got it, it was a cousin who gave it to me as a burned disc, and he only let me like. No, Brood War did come out at the time, because he actually gave me that one too. And I played that game a lot as a kid. As time went on though, I only had the Brood War expansion disc at the time. And it wasn't until maybe, I'd say, god dang, I think I got it like when I was in high school, when I found the Starcraft battle chest, where I actually got the proper discs for the games. I do still have the well, I think I still have one of the Starcraft manual. Give me a second. Oh wow. Yeah, I still have one of the premium strategy guides that came in the back battle chest for the original game. I do have the expansion one, the Brood War one, but I don't know where that one went. But we're not going to work on Brood War. Oh, I should also mention, this version of StarCraft is the remastered version that Blizzard did come out with a couple years, like, I'd say, I want to say either last year or a couple months ago. I don't remember the exact date. But as soon as that came out, I was in insta-buy, and this is what we're playing here right now. Let's do a new ID. Okay. Now, I could easily just start the Terran campaign, but you can't start the other campaigns whenever you want. You're just it's just telling you, like, play the other one first. It's it will make sense if you start the campaign the first one. Now, I think it's going to actually shove me into the tutorial, but if it does, I'm just going to skip it. I think there's a skip option anyway. Also, another thing that's changed is that these anytime you load up the game, you get these new loading screens, which are very nice to look at. And I think the story also does change a little bit, because as you saw me earlier, I was selecting between, clicking the 1988 Starcraft story and deciding just to ignore it. It would use the original style. I really should have read the first one before clicking it. Oh, whatever. All of that changed 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Chao Sara. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet's next target will be the colony of Marsara, has sent you to intervene, acting as magistrate. You are to safeguard the colonists and keep their state of panic from escalating any further. Yeah, it's going to throw me to the tutorial, which yeah, it does give me the option to skip.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chao Sara colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Rayner. Rayner has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new wasteland site.
Alright. So, besides the tutorial, we've got some easy missions here.
Standing by.
Yes, sir?
Alright.
Yes, sir?
For those who actually don't understand, for those who don't really understand the RTS games, what I'm doing right here is, can I? Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, needed some time to think. Alright, what I just did right now was I selected each of the groups and then binding them to a specific number key. Right now I actually have my Marines as 1 and the SCVs as 2. So the goal here is to get all 10 of these to the base right here. It's not that difficult. There's also two different ways to move. Right clicking, which is a direct move command. This is okay to do if you know it's a safe path. But if you're dealing with this here, which is the fog of war, it's best to just do an A move, which is just clicking A, hitting A on the keyboard, and then just clicking wherever you want. The main reason is because as you're running around, you may end up dealing with hostiles who will actively attack you.
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Rader, Marshal of these parts. Go ahead, Commander.
Yes, sir?
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, see? Because I did the A move, they automatically attacked the Zerglings that were right here. Alright. These my Marines are now here. They've dealt with all the threats. And now I now have my SCVs actually harvesting minerals. SCVs are pretty much your little builders for a majority of this. They can be built here in the command center for 50 minerals, and it takes 1 of your population costs. They'll harvest minerals, they'll repair vehicles, buildings. They'll also harvest another resource, which I think will show up in the next stage. They'll also build structures, for example, barracks, which we do need to complete this mission. I need 150 of them. On the supply depots right here, actually increase the population cost by 8. Yeah, provides 8. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building a couple more SCVs. So this can, so we can harvest more of these minerals quicker. Also, just to burn less time, I'm increasing the game speed. Normally I don't do this in pretty much any other time I play the game. This is also an option you can do right here. See, game speed. What's default again? Okay, this is default right here. Which the game runs decently, but I am just going to increase it a bit more just to speed this mission along. All right, so now that we got 150, we're going to build the barracks. Now I should also mention this: I am not the best Starcraft player. Oh, I've played this game as a kid, but the thing was that I never played multiplayer for this game, and I do have a bit of fear of playing multiplayer on it now, because I've seen how people play this game and it's scary. Would I ever end up doing like multiplayer? Maybe. Not in the near future, because for one thing, I haven't played the first one in a while. I still remember a lot of the how a lot of like the units play and all that. Who knows?
Infantry units such as Marines can be trained at this facility.
Right. Ah. That is the one issue with what just happened there. If you're trying to do a build and a unit is actually wherever that build's gonna be, or they get to it and they stop there, the build gets cancelled or it doesn't even start. So yeah, first mission is pretty much just then you get the hang of it. Just get yourself used to building supply depots, barracks, marines. So this shouldn't take too long. Also, one nasty thing about the first Starcraft, if I remember correct, no, never mind. They are introduced in this one. So yeah, if done on normal speed, this will take a little long. This does take a bit longer. Also, another thing I should mention is rally points, where you just click a building that manufactures units, set the rally point wherever you want, and any new units that spawn will move to the rally point. Yeah. First mission, again, it's just to get you used to how the game plays. Nothing too bad.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man? Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight. Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Damn. Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's in the dust. I'll head out there now, do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
Alright. One thing I actually did forget to mention is that the portraits, if you decide to do the 1998 version, will be different. That's just something I forgot about.
Glad to see you boys. Time to kick some serious butt.
Alright.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, the game is still running at the same speed as the previous mission. Alright. So here, the mission is just kill everything. Which we will be doing throughout this mission. We are going to be killing everything here.
Sounds fun. That should be good.
I think. But no, this is actually another of the resource mines here. The Vespine Geyser. For that, we can't harvest it as is. We have to build a refinery. And that takes 100 minerals.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. SCV, good to go.
This is actually a pretty simple thing here, but it's best to...
Not enough minerals.
I can't feel there. Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
The amount of SCVs you can have on it, depending on how far it is. No, it's heavy right here. The rally point, I mean. You can just right click for the rally point. For a refinery, at most I'd say 3 SCVs would be the best bet. Also, once an SCV once a refinery finishes, the SCV working on it will start harvesting gas. Forgot to mention that. Alright. I'm not going to continue the mission until I have maybe 6 Marines. So this will take a little bit.
SCV, good to go, sir. I read you.
But I do want to start harvesting gas. We also have a new unit here, the Fire Bat, but we need an academy, which at the moment we actually can't build.
Not enough minerals.
We can start building an engineering bay, but not at the moment, because we still need 125 minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? This is Jimmy.
Alright. Now,
Should be good. What the hell is that? Looks like the ground there is alive.
Now, one of the requirements for this mission is not only do we have to defeat the infestation, Raynor has to stay alive for this whole mission. So it's best to keep an eye on him when you're going through this.
These things have been out here a while.
There we go. Now we have an academy. Sort of. And just move here. Alright. Unfortunately, I didn't activate this command center. So, those two SCVs are going for the far one. Now, this gives us a new unit, the Fire Bat. They are a close-ranged flamethrower unit. Very deadly with the enemies going to be dealing with. But they're also a little squishier? No, they've got armor and everything. Well, I'd say squishy in terms of they have to be at a decent range to start doing damage. They're still deadly. You just gotta remember that they've gotta be close to deal anything. And these guys do take a little longer to build compared to the Marines. So that's another thing.
Not enough minerals.
I'm also going to be running out of space, so I should actually. I'll worry about that in a bit. What I want to also build is the engineering bay. This one right here. No, this one. I'm going to want. Wait. Yeah, I need the engineering bay. That was my mistake. I was thinking about the academy just now. Actually, can I? Nope. Alright. Already we're seeing some movement here. They may or may not attack. Alright. What I'm doing here is I'm researching two upgrades. The first one was an increase to Marine range, so they'll actually attack. So my Marines will now attack a little bit further away compared to before. And the next upgrade is for both Marines and Firebats, and it's the Stimpack, which will increase their attack rate. The one issue here though is that it takes about 10 of their health to use. No, 5 of their health. So that's another thing. There we go. You know what? I highly doubt these will be finished by the time I actually finish this mission. But these will actually increase damage and all that by 1 for every Terran unit, or every infantry unit, I mean. Alright. You don't really need that many units to actually finish this mission. It's pretty simple. I'm actually just right-clicking just because I'm out of space for them. But to show off these Stimpack use, see, they're firing faster and all that, and it's only for a limited time though.
What the hell did they do to that command center? Whatever it is, it ain't natural. Burn it, boys.
Right? This should also end the mission, since this is actually our actual target.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Marshal Raymond, by destroying a vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standard colonial law.
Alright, and that's mission 2. Also, I'm going to be editing this playthrough a tad differently, because I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to call this a part. I'm not ending the session, this is actually a part. So, next time we'll be back with mission 3, and I think that one we're going to start dealing with aerial units. Maybe. I'm trying to remember the mission order without actually pulling up the strategy guide. Later, guys.